in the first couple of weeks, my first reaction was to just grab it and hold the top to stop the wee from coming out. I know that's too much information.
Jade and Straney, now with Damien Leaf on Wave FM 96.5.
Jade, it is great to have you back. I mean, it must be a whole new world for you at the moment. Okay, you went from 3 kids to 4 kids. Give us an update. I mean, how has life changed for you?
Can I just say, look, I reckon when you go from 3 to 4, there's not much difference in the sense that it's still chaos. You just throwing another body in the mix. Strainer would know he's got 4 kids, and you're just kind of adding to the pile. But there is one thing about baby Henry that I'm still trying to wrap my head around.
All right.
And that's the Willy.
You're trying to wrap your head around the Willy.
Wow.
Because, oh God, I've had 3 girls, so I've only ever had to deal with girls.
Of course.
And then when you have a boy, it's a whole different kettle of fish. It's like a loaded weapon. Every time I go to change his nappy, I feel like I've got to wear like a face mask so that I don't get hit in the eyeball.
Yeah, well, that's right. The minute you take the nappy off, like whenever I remember my kids, that's when they go, this is my opportunity. It's like Free Willy the whale. When it gets an opportunity for freedom, it just goes berserk, doesn't it?
It's so true. And like in the first couple of weeks, my first reaction was to just grab it and hold the top to stop the wee from coming out. I know that's too much information, but that was just because if there's a leak, you want to try and stop it.
It's like a garden hose.
That's right. And Milko's going, you can't do that to them. You can't do that. You can't block the end. It's not how it works. So my reflexes are getting pretty good at like as soon as I feel like that it's going to happen, I whack the nappy back out. But I've got to say, guys, it's not just me that's trying to get used to this whole thing of like having a boy in the midst. I mean, the girls, like particularly Lulu, are trying to wrap their head around it as well. Like when Henry was first born, like the first week we had him home, we were bathing him in the lounge room in front of the fire where it was nice and warm. And Milko and I had the discussion about, should we cut off the umbilical cord? I reckon it's probably about time. It hasn't fallen off by itself. Next minute, Lulu comes into the lounge room with a pair of scissors and tries to cut off his
no.
She didn't know what it was.
No. All right.
That's a bad home circumcision. You don't want that happening to you.
No. Have you locked up all the scissors and now going forward, no messing around?
That's right. We had to get that book, Where Did I Come From, just so we could go through the anatomy and teach everyone what a boy is and what a girl is.
Don't worry, you'll be explaining that to everybody for the next 40 years. Not even Damien and I know what's going on there.